Phazon Mines.
Phazon Mines. Hello everybody, my name is Richard Hyperion and welcome back to Metroid Prime Remastered. Again, I want to say Wilds of Wildmount. I'm streaming on a Monday, but we're not doing that today. Instead, we're playing more Metroid Prime Remastered. Just to warn anyone who saves here and then restarts the game, or comes back to Central Dynamo in general, there are going to be 4 ice troopers stationed at the top here. Just be ready to deal with that when you come in. So we're going to deal with them right away. Ah. Once you freeze, you know... Oh, I wanted to scan those. Oh well, hopefully there'll be more. You can also scan various rubble around the mines now, and Bendesium is something that we can destroy now that we have the power bombs. Damn it, of course. Oh well. I will find a way to get power bombs so I can scan them, because any ammunition or health that you get in this game is a scannable object for your logbook. We're actually going to head back the way we came instead of going forward through that Bendesium debris, because that's where our next item is. I love that enemies of that size can just punch through force fields. You know, never mind the fact that it's just energy that you're punching through. Again, sorry, my capture card isn't doing this game justice, but... one of these days I'll get a better capture card, one that doesn't lag so much. But I can get by on it for right now, so I'm not too worried about it. We'll jump up here. There's a lot of exploding crates up here. Is there any... Whoops. Huh. Didn't know you could fall that way. That's interesting. Huh. Anyway, see if we can't... No missiles? Okay. Well, I'll be okay one way or another. Come over here and drop a power bomb. More missiles. Damn, okay. We'll find it eventually. Coming here, we have a map room. The last map room of the game, actually. And now we have the Phazon Mines downloaded. There's an entire underground cavern down here that we haven't seen yet. And we could go into part of it right now if we really wanted to, but we don't really want to do that. We're going to end up at a dead end and we're going to have to leave anyway. So, let's not say we did. Come through here, we have this poison gas room that I meant to drop a power bomb for. And we're going to scan this little control panel here, and it's going to activate the fans, blowing the puffers into the other fan. It's apparently enough what am I trying to say? Enough natural explosions will destroy manufactured steel. Natural explosions. I don't know if there have been too many natural explosions in the world, but hey. You can sit here and fight these pirates if you so chose. There we go. We don't want to go through that way. We want to go this way. But I'm just going to bypass them. I've gotten really good at this control scheme that I'm working with here. Missiles. More missiles. And let me guess, health, right? I was kidding and hoping for a power bomb, but oh well. And that's the impact crater itself. Coming through. Up we go. Now this room, if we jump over here, this was some Bendesium rubble that we can destroy. It gives us access to this rotation station right here. The uppermost rail portion of the tower? I don't know. The topmost section. And jump in here. I'm not very good with words. I sound smart, but words just kind of elude me a lot of times. Jump in here. We'll rotate one more time. And we're going to hit this yellow rail and ride it all the way up. And then we're going to drop one more bomb. And open sesame, we have the grapple beam. Grapple beam acquired. Press and hold the left trigger to lock onto a grapple point and activate the grapple beam. And then release it to stop grappling. And then we come over here and scan this. We have analysis indicates a viable attach point for the grapple beam. To use the grapple beam, yeah. So when that claw symbol turns blue, that means you can grapple, just like that. I'm gonna go through here. Float down and just kind of hug the left wall. And hug the left wall, jump up, and then just go all the way down. I thought there was a crate down here. I guess I'm mistaken. Oh well. And here we can just kind of run through the quarry. Kind of where we entered through. And just boost through and we're out of there. I'm always curious if they're going to be remastering the second or third games, because this was quite a facelift from the first one, which was still really impressive. Here we go. Power bomb ammunition. Resupplies power bomb with 1 round of ammo. For how powerful it is, that's understandable. I'm hoping at least for Metroid Prime 2 it gets... Oh, hold on here. What happened? sorry about that. My capture card decided to freeze on me. But oh well. Luckily I didn't fall into the water like I thought I was going to. No, what I was going to say that what Metroid Prime 2 needs most is, it's not so much as a resolution increase, because, like, the base resolution for the game was 480p. And, like, the more upscale you go without, like, updating the textures, the more seams you're going to see, and the more it kind of falls apart. So that just needs, like, the base definition needs to be updated. Like, if you can at least just smooth that out, then that's, like, the main thing I'm going to ask for Prime 2. The main thing I'm going to ask for Prime 3 is a reworking of the color palette, because as much as I love Prime 3, the if I can move myself. As much as I love Prime 3, like, what makes it my least favorite out of the Prime trilogy is the fact that it's very grayscale except for the phase-on areas, and then it's very blue. Which, the blue is very rich, and if you put that much, like, what's the word I want to use? If you put that much saturation into the rest of the color palette in the world, especially Skytown, then things will look like 1,000 times better. Anyway, now that we have the X-ray visor, we can turn it on and see that we can look through certain panels in here. If you scan the wall over here, it will say, analysis of wall shows rampant weakness due to severe weather saturation. Large traces of bendesium detected. So, with that seedling, I think it's called, over there, supplying us with an infinite amount of power bombs, we can destroy the walls. And even after we destroy that wall, we'll still get an infinite amount of power bombs. Go into the water here and drop a bomb right there. That'll raise up a column. Whoops, I'm getting my buttons confused all of a sudden. I did not mean to drop a power bomb. What I want to do is I want to go into spinner, spin it around. And the column's going to raise up a platform that holds the Chozo artifact. I want to say this one is the nature. Artifact of Chozo. Alright, so we've got 5 out of the 12 now. Let's see. Let's jump up here, because that somehow fits Samus just fine, and I messed up my buttons again. Me trying to talk and play video games kind of messes up my mind. We're gonna jump, take a shortcut and jump over this way. And here are some Chozo ghosts. If you remember scanning them, it will say that the only way to track them accurately is with X-ray imaging. Well, there you have it. So now this kind of becomes quite the breeze. Now that we can track them really well, we don't have to worry about, you know, taking so long in these areas. The Chozo artifact that was in the same room as Flagra when we fought it is easier if you have the X-ray visor with you, because that way you only have 3 Chozo ghosts to deal with, and with the X-ray visor you can see them clear as day. You know, up to a certain distance, but we'll head back through the tunnel here. Whoops, I suppose I better use the ice beam. Back out into the Tree of Life here. Stand here and then turn on the... Ooh, I want these missiles and power bomb. There we go. Turn on the X-ray visor right here, and we can see platforms that are otherwise invisible. Jump up over here. There's a door. And we are rewarded with a missile expansion. Then we can lastly jump down to this door. Head through here. And here we have an elevator. Chozo Ruin South. We'll head through here. And this connects over to the reflecting pool over by where we got the ice beam earlier. Now we can go back to the Hall of the Elders, but just like earlier when we had the chance to, I'm going to skip it for now. I have one of the other 2 beams that I need to get the last 2 requirements. I need the other one though. And that's where we're heading to next. Which we're going to head down to Talon Overworld. I always kind of like that little area there, off in the corner of Chozo Ruin. It's kind of a nice transit area. It's nice and easy to get back. Instead of having to trek all the way through the ruined frigate again. There we go. Again, I'm messing up my buttons for some reason. Oh well. You. And then we got that earlier. And now we can use these to grapple our way across. There we go. And while we're around, let's make a small detour over to the Artifact Temple and see if we can get any more clues. I know we've gotten 1 new artifact at least since last time we were there. So, might as well. Open up, come on. What do we got? The artifact of Chozo has been returned. That's a new one. That one's still dark. Yeah, 1 dark, and then 1 new one. Yeah, let's scan the new one. Translating shows the runes on the totem surface. Near Fendrana's shores, a temple stands. Thaw the frozen waters flowing from the Elder who to find the artifact of the sun. Okay. That's a pretty good hint. We've been to that temple already. One of these days I want to do a run through of this game where I have to collect every Chozo artifact in order. So starting from with 1, and then I have to go and collect 2 and none others before it, and then 3, 4, 5, etc, etc. I think that'd be a fun challenge. Alright. I don't think we need to drop into our ship right now. Oops, not what I wanted. No, we're good yet. I'm only 20 minutes in. Alright. Yeah, let's head on to our next destination. How the hell did that go through you? Anyway. Onward we go. Oh man, I can never get enough of this game. I can play this literally 10 times straight before I get tired of it. Like, this is, like, when I say this is my favorite game, I literally play it multiple times, at least once a year. How did I not take any damage there? That was really bizarre. Alright, let's head downward. I always forget to do this, but instead of going left to where we're supposed to go, I want to go right first. There's a couple of reasons behind this. We're going to go over this way. We're not going to bother with you. We're going to freeze these jets. Coming into this room where we have the damaged tunnel. You can scan it and it'll tell you that the Bandesium frame has weakened. Blow a power bomb, come down here. This looks a little familiar, just recolored. We have the Ice Spreader. This powerful attack uses 10 missiles. Using the Ice Beam, hold blah blah blah. You know how to use a super missile at this point. I'll give a demonstration of that shortly. If I can hit with this one. Oh. That was not a very good demonstration. I apologize. It works better on enemies who are on the ground. And when there's multiple of them, but, oh well. I'll test it eventually. I can think of a pretty good area where to test this, but, that might be a little bit later. Now, I already have that, but we're going to continue climbing up for a little bit here. we want to get back over to where we collected that artifact earlier. And once we head inside, there's this little blip right here that says that the Bendesium-based, I don't know, floor is weakened. And we find ourselves another power bomb expansion. Or the first one, I should say. Also, I wanted to make note of the fact that after collecting the grapple beam, you have recovered everything that you started the game with. Your charge beam, your various suits, grapple beam, morph ball bomb, morph ball, because that was taken away from us. Ouch. Missiles. Wow, okay. Screw you then. Climb up here. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna make a small cut right here. I'm gonna go show this off. I'll be right back. Alright, we're gonna come to the bottom of the root cave here. Out. Spawn all of these guys. And then we're gonna unleash it. I didn't get all of them, but if you hit it on earthbound enemies, then if you hit it on earthbound enemies, or if you just hit it on the ground in general, any other creature that's caught in its ice spreader, is killed as well, or at least affected. Alright, going to head back down. Alright, back down to Magmore. We're going to take a left out of the elevator this time around. Go across the magnetic rail track here. I don't have to tell you all this step by step. You know how to get through here. Just follow where I'm going and I'll give a tutorial of what we're doing when we get there. Been getting really into Fire Emblem again lately. Fire Emblem is a game that I personally enjoy as well. It's not a game I ever plan on streaming along with other RPGs, just because RPGs take a lot of time. There are various strategies to playing them. If you don't play the optimal strategy, you kind of get yelled at. I don't want to deal with that garbage. So, I'm just gonna... yeah. I'm just gonna flat out not play them. I'm gonna swing over here. And then this is a peculiar looking spinner. It is indeed a spinner. Hop up here. We can hear the puzzle music is playing now. And then we're going to spider ball up here, land on the platform, and jump over to this highest one here. And this is a morph ball bomb slot, so just drop a bomb. And then I don't know what the hell these are, but basically the 3 columns raise the goddamn ceiling. Because, you know, that's a thing. I like to walk all the way over here and then use Morph Ball. But if you like the comfort of Spider Ball, by all means, go for it. But you got this basically obstacle course of Spider Ball tracks going all around. So you gotta try your reaction times and your patience when going through here. Destroy these plated parasites. There you go. You can do that, or you can just wait until you're right down there to hold on to the bottom one with the spider ball. More plated parasites. Keep an eye on where they're heading to. Bomb them if you can. And just kind of make your way through as patiently and as slowly. Well, as quick as you can, but you don't want to be too quick to where you rush it. And you're, you know, careless. That big drop is going to be our last big obstacle, besides these, besides this magnetic field here. Over here, I like to get a good head start and then drop, so you land on the second square. And drop a bomb right above the debris, because you can do that. In the original game, that didn't used to be there until, I think it's the PAL version that did that, put the rubble there. When I did that in Metroid Prime Trilogy, it gave me such a hard time until I realized I could just drop a power bomb on the Spider Ball track. Plasma Beam acquired! X and left to use a Plasma Beam, they can open red doors. And right here, as well as the grapple beam, would give you more extras to unlock in the main menu. I'm going to drop down. Actually, I want to see... We have 91% of logbook entries, 56 item collection. What are we missing for a logbook? I'm curious. I know there's a handful of pirate data we haven't gotten yet. And that's okay. Chosen lore. We're missing one. I know where that is. Creatures. I know where that one is. Looks like we've got everything in Phendrana. I know what that is. What is that one? I know what that one is. Never mind. I know what that one is, and that one. Then we have... Yep, I know what they all are. We're good there. And research... Research we're good on. So in terms of scans, we're on our way to having 100%. In terms of items... Yeah... I know where they all are. And I'm going to get 100%, even if I have to backtrack to do it. God damn it. And here, the Plasma Beam has the marvelous effect of instantly disintegrating almost all enemies that it comes in contact with. Especially with a charge beam shot. There are a handful of creatures this does not work on. That includes an enemy we have not seen yet, as well as bosses, obviously. It also does not work on the She-Goth. And we do encounter She-Goths as regular enemies in Phendrana now. What else doesn't it work on? I don't remember all of them off the top of my head, but She-Goths are the big one. Oh, and anything that's artificial. Like turrets won't disintegrate. Well, I shouldn't say that. Turrets don't disintegrate, but if you land a good shot on a sentry drone, it will disintegrate. Turrets are just weak enough against the plasma beam to where they're just destroyed anyway. We're back in the Phazon mines, but we're in a different area now. Oh no! Well, that was a blunder! Gonna look over and scan him quick before he dies. Plasma Trooper, space pirate armed with plasma beam technology. We've been through the rest of the text before, just whatever the power, wave, or ice troopers are. Just replace one of those with the word plasma, and that's basically what you have. Oh, this is fun. Oh well. Making my way upstairs, getting shot. Don't appreciate these motherfuckers shooting me. Can I jump over there? I can, actually. If we jump up to this invisible platform, then over here, lay a bomb, and destroys the wall, we got ourselves another missile. Adds another 5 to our payload. Then we have another invisible platform here that lets us jump all the way up here. While we're here, we can fuel up on energy. Head through this tunnel. This will lead us to the area that I didn't want to go before. This will lead us back to Elite Control. It makes stealth pirates a lot easier. Stealth pirates do have... Oh, God! That actually kind of scared me. Shadow pirates are a little unique in how they function with the plasma beam, at least on the harder difficulty. The hardest difficulty. And that since they're hanging from the ceiling, a lot of times, for whatever reason, like if a pirate is hanging from the ceiling and you hit them with a charged plasma beam, it will not outright kill them on harder difficulties. I don't know why this is, but they just kind of drop down, and then 1 or 2 more shots from the plasma beam will do them in. But since we're on normal, it will die from a plasma beam charge. And I think that's just because like that's when it dies anyway. I gotcha this time. There we go. Oh, he died right on top of the door. How convenient. Coming through this room again, and the elite pirate that was kept frozen here will awaken because explosions. Boy, this guy really likes to block my shots, doesn't he? Luckily, the plasma beam, with how regularly powerful its shots are, have the really nice effect of taking down elite pirates really quick. Let's see if I can do this. I did this, and they're going to be too spread apart, aren't they? Yeah, screw it. Maybe those three together I can get. Nope, now they're going to rush me. Well, that's great. Well, I wanted to get those, that group of pirates in the middle of a free ice spreader, but I guess that's going to be out of the question. Bastards. Alright. Next thing I'm going to do is I'm actually going to hop in here, and I'm going to end this part, because the next stretch of game that we have is going to be quite the journey. So, thank you so much for watching. Like, comment, subscribe down below if you like this content, if you want to add anything to it, have anything to criticize me on. I'm all open to any words you have. Otherwise, tell your friends if you want to recommend my channel. We'll see you in the next video. Have a good one.